Welcome to Glitches to Gold, a weekly podcast birthed from my obsession with living a successful life. It began with chasing an Olympic dream and resulted in a 30-year obsession explored through sport, neuroscience, psychology, energetics, quantum mechanics, religion, art, and beauty. Sometimes chasing and achieving external markers, and at others experiencing the absolute opposite. Yet both taught me the same undeniable truth, and I'm here to share what I have discovered in the journey of mastering the alchemy of life, turning glitches to gold and success into overflow. If you like the podcast, share the love, like, rate, and subscribe on your favourite platform. Hi, Jo Warwick here, and welcome to today's episode of Glitches to Gold. And today we're going to be talking about the energetics of a braver success. What we're really focusing on is the energetics of what is happening when we come across this glitch that thinks we're doing something wrong. And it often comes up for us because we think, oh, I must be doing something wrong. It's not working. I can't see the results yet. And we feel this almost childlike pain of looking at our parents going, what am I doing wrong? I don't know why I'm being told off. And that is the glitch itself. And how do we move through that is understanding the energetics of what is needed to change. Now, there are many energies going on at the moment. We are literally in the countdown portal area of the fire horse landing. There's loads of solar flares going on, and you might be physically feeling a lot of the squeeze, the push, the hurry up, the intensity. You might be having physical symptoms such as headaches, stomach aches, acid. Maybe you're feeling tension in your body. This is all part of it, and I want you to know you're not doing anything wrong. And I have created a separate private audio, a little love note to explain what is going on, why this is happening, and how you can use this energy correctly and move through it, shift it, and use it for your benefit. Because we are in extraordinary times, very exciting times. We are in the first year of a 9-year cycle. We are in the fire horse energy. We are basically in ascension, the ascension of the collective. And we don't have to get too big about this and overwhelming about it, but you're going to be feeling the energy from other people, from the collective, from the cosmos in your body. Okay, so that audio is available for you. I'm going to put the link at the bottom so you can access that. It's totally free. It's just a little private audio to give you a bit more insight into that area. But today it was actually triggered by a question I was asked from somebody who had a website that on the outside looked good. And this can be just like if you dress up and you think you're looking good. Yeah. And what I want to talk about is the energetics of how we can sometimes think that something is looking good, but there's no energy behind it. And we don't often talk about this out loud, but we kind of know it. We all know that word when people say, oh, it's fake. But something is only fake if it's empty, if it's only a facade. Yeah, that it's not just a lie, but it's just a facade. It's empty because it feels like it's just a painted image. Now, as a projector, what I feel is I can feel the full alignment of the energy, whether that is on your website, whether that's on your words, whether that's on you, whether that's on your business. I feel and see. That's what I've been hired for over and over again in my lifetime, as a business consultant, as a coach, as a therapist, in all different ways. When I worked in businesses and etc., it's because my insight is I feel and see where the energy is aligned, it's connected. That's what I mean when it's aligned. It's connected and it's clean and not confused. So sometimes things aren't working in your life. Maybe it's because you're not having the relationship that you want. Maybe it's because you're not making sales in your business. Maybe it's because you don't think your website's not drawing attraction. Maybe it's because you're not getting visibility on your social media. Yeah. It's because there is actually a different energy going on behind. Now, one of the things I have been really focusing on for myself is that I had a resistance to my front end, because I talked about this before, the difference between your front end and your back end. And I was showing people my authentic self, my back end, but there was no front end to my business. And my business, the energy wasn't aligned at the front for ages. And so I was going, why am I not getting the visibility until I cleaned up the energetics. And I was like, oh my gosh. So now, very differently, I've been getting a very different connection to my audience. So my views have gone, as I said, from everything from 18,500 regular views to thousands and thousands of people. I'm now up to nearly 10,000 people on my Instagram and all those sort of things. They're just numbers. They don't mean anything, but what for me they mean is I'm getting this radiant reach, which is my intention for this year. My podcast has quadrupled in the number of people who are listening. It's the radiant reach, and all that has changed. Yes, I have asked for help in different places, but most importantly, it's because I aligned my energy correctly. And that's what's happening is when something isn't working the way that you want it to, is because there needs to be a realignment of energy. And so for this lady, her website, she's got all the pieces, but the energy I'm feeling isn't in alignment because she's not in alignment. So everything looks like it should be, but it's not working because there is a disconnect, and what I can feel is a disconnect. So there's no energy in her website, it's just empty. Yeah, it's not alive. What we want is the feeling of charge that's alive and contained. And what we don't want is alive and chaotic, but alive and contained, that it feels rooted like an electrical circuit. In your house, you don't want fuses that are just sparking off. You want everything in the circuit so it's running cleanly. And that has to happen inside of your body, inside of your energy field, inside of your mind, and inside of the actions that you then take. Now, I've recently just been having a wonderful session with a friend of mine of a ransom method. It's an Australian method I hadn't come across before. And it's an energy sound healing meets kinesiology kind of expertise. And again, it was looking at making sure my life force is running correctly. And I found out, even though I'm known for having a very clean, big, aligned energy to most people, my life force was still only at 85%. I was a bit like, holy fuck, what will I be like 100%? Super radiant. Yeah, and it's exactly the same. There was bits, just debris, that needed to be realigned, come on, so that it flows. And it wasn't about doing any work. This was a perfect example of letting the body do what it was designed for, letting my energy field do what it was designed for. Once we could see the thing that was in the way, it could be resolved, which is what I do as a projector. But there are many methods. And so when we think about, is it not working? We can come up with all these childlike fears that say, oh my God, I'm doing something wrong and I've been naughty and I'm not doing it right. God doesn't love me and I'm not being rewarded. This is all not real, not real. It's about the energetics, like your car, moving so that everything's connected and the car can move forward. You don't judge the engine of your car and making sure that your wheels and engine and fuel are all working correctly for the car to move. If there's something not working and the car breaks down, you don't blame yourself. You know that it's energetics. You know that there is a dynamic situation that is not working correctly. We would call that a mechanic thing. Yeah, we have many names for this, but it's no different. And I really want to take the woo-woo out of understanding the energetic part. You are an energetic organism. Everything about you is energetics, which is why we talk about physics and biology. The science of this is still we are an energetic matter. And when we die, our body becomes a different form of energetic matter because it goes into the earth and our soul moves on to its energetic form. Yeah, it's just energetics. It's very simple. And when we can allow ourselves to understand the knowledge of it, it sets us free from all of these stories that we think we have to fight against and work against and prove ourselves because we're holding on to something that isn't necessary anymore. And we couldn't be in a more exciting time to learn how to be aligned with the energetics when we are particularly coming into the fire horse, which is asking us to speed up, move up. It's not hurrying us in the way of saying you're running out of time. It's actually pushing a new form of energy through so that we're raising frequency as a collective, and higher frequencies move faster, but they are contained, so you actually are moving more in flow. The contradiction of ascension and being in alignment is that when you are more in alignment, you get more done doing less. You achieve more by doing less. It's not because you've slowed down to doing nothing. It's the fact that your frequency is vibrating at a higher state, and therefore you are cruising. And when you look at the super train, it's designed for aerodynamics. That's what we're talking about, aerodynamics. We're talking about being dynamic and balanced. And when we look at the energetics for your success through your business or your relationship or whatever, it all starts with you. We have to get away from this idea of believing it's something outside of you. It is all a reflection of you. Every subject matter in your life is a reflection of you, an extension of your life force moving out into the world and coming in and coming out. It's like a train station where there are endless trains moving in and out of energy in your life, and things are moving cleanly and other areas need adjustment. Yeah, that's it, adjustment. So when we think about energetics, we can just see it. It's like, oh, well, that's so much easier. It doesn't mean you have to work so bloody hard. It's just that you need to know that, is the energy moving forward? Am I allowing the energy to be open, clean, moving? And am I happy to ride it balanced? And the number one key for us is always to look at whether you are balanced with the speed of energy, the flow of energy, the pressure of the energy, or is it making you fall off? Yeah, like I would think about falling off a surfboard or falling off a snowboard. And as this intense energy is coming forward, this is what's being asked of you. Are you in balance? Yeah. And are you aligned with your true desire? One of the things I would say to somebody, if their website is not working the way they want, or their business is not working the way, it's like, what is it that you really want? Where is this coming from? Is this coming from your soul desire? Does this feel clean and true? Or is this coming from some sort of ego or validation or child part of you that's wanting to be proven right? Yeah, proven that you're loved. And when we can step away from that and come back to the soul that knows that you are loved, you are seen, you are wanted, you are safe, you're here to express, you're allowed to express. When you come to that part of yourself once again, it's so much easier to get back into alignment and bring the full force of your passion out into the world, because everything in your life is going to be reflected by the energy that you embody, the energy that is flowing, the energy and the way that the energy is showing up. Is it clean? Is it aligned? Is it chaotic? Is it stop-start? Is it stressful? Is it hurting your nervous system because you're not in a body alignment? You're not embodying it. So I hope this is making sense. So it's activating you. Of course, the right place to be, where we'll be diving into more about the energetics and learning all of this, is inside of the Braver Challenge, which I'm so excited. We're counting down. As I'm recording this, it's 18 days. We start on February the 9th. The doors will be actually open to buy tickets next week. You can register to be on the waiting list now. It's open doors for the standard tickets, in a circle where you actually get to get deeper levels of Q&A and hot seat coaching in a group capacity. There's limited spaces for that, and there's limited spaces for the VIP. The VIP means that you get to have one-to-one time with me as well. So if you're serious about using this energy this year, you really want your life to change, you've had enough, you've done the work, you've done the shedding, you've done all the things, you've done enough, you just are so fucking ready for this to be your life, Braver is the challenge for you. 30 days. It's not like anything you will have experienced. It's way, way deeper as a program. I was thinking about this yesterday as I was recording the video for the landing page. When I talked about the last time I did a program like this was my Soul Flow program, and it's probably got to have been, I don't know, is it 8 years, something like that, that this level of program, this depth, this isn't a periphery thing. This is about really learning, changing your life, understanding and putting it into practice whilst being guided. You're getting the real deal. And of course it's projector level, so this is going to be activating and interesting. But when I did Soul Flow, how many lives got changed? Holy fuck, the results were insane, and continues to be insane because it's a virtual program now. But this is going to be amazing, and I just, grounded in it. I'm getting ready for it. I dropped a little love note to my email list yesterday talking about how I've been getting ready, doing these things like having these treatments, having my back done. I'm making sure that my body is fully in alignment, so I'm grounded to hold this bigger energy for you. Yeah, this bigger energy of what is coming through, because it's holding a bigger space, and I'm excited. I'm excited in a very grounded way, not a hype way. This feels so good to me. It feels so good to my soul. I feel very aligned with the divine. I feel like I'm on point. So I invite you. I invite you. It's going to be amazing. The full details are in the link below. Just head over, of course, to everything you will find at glitchestogold.com. You can come and join me on Instagram, on Facebook, and I've just reopened my TikTok. So you can find me at the Joe Warwick for TikTok as well. So I'm sending you so much love. Go grab the free audio that goes deeper into understanding the energies of what is going on now and how to utilize that, and then sign up for the Braver Challenge, and it will change your life. This is your year. I am here for you. I love you, and I'm so excited that you are joining on this journey. It's going to be amazing.